The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Eagles and the Panthers under the lights on Monday night.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America Stadium here in Uptown Charlotte.
Tonight hits the Monday conclusion to what's been an amazing Super Wild Card weekend, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Carolina Panthers.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp.
What a weekend it's been already. One more to get through on this Monday night, and we are underway here in the Wild Card round. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
And as we continually grade players, especially quarterbacks, how about this young man? Second year in the NFL, guided his team into the playoffs, and now he wants to show the world that they should buy in on him because he wants to evolve from that young quarterback to that true team leader that takes his team deep in the playoffs.
Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
Now 2nd and 3. They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Brooks.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
On first down, Brooks. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
In motion left, that's Thielen.
Young. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. I'm curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead, it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield with purpose.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Brooks. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Young to throw it. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted.
And the Eagles are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Nobody ever wants the
season at Oklahoma.
Let's face it, it doesn't matter if you're a rookie free agent or a 15-year vet. Guiding a team to victory on the road in the playoffs, that's no small feat. And it's going to be really important for him to play mistake-free football. But equally important, create some big plays as well to give his team confidence that they can win.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
On fourth down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Remember last time out, they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
There's a short one caught by Uzama. No gain on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes. 2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away.
On the return, it's Rodgers.
They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. And this one complete to Smith. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And from the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Barkley, inside handoff. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Man open left side is Brown. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Hurts.
His throw caught right around the 6. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So 1st and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Eagles will strike first here in this wild card matchup.
Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Now here's Young. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. They'll run on first down. It's Brooks, and he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Throwing, Young. Open man is Uzama. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. We've seen quite a bit of a short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
It's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Young now. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
In motion left, that's Thielen.
Now Young. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion.
From the 9, 2nd and 5.
As they've got it as we resume action. To throw, Young.
Adam Thielen, back-to-back catches. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
They'll throw again, Young.
That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
Now Young. Touchdown, Panthers. C.J. Uzama from 3 yards out.
And the Panthers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And we are tied at 7.
When it's that close to the end zone, and they love being able to rely on him to make those kind of catches. Talk about trust, talk about confidence, and he produces.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Jalen Hurts bringing the Eagles out for their next drive.
5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route, too.
Throwing is Hurts.
This short throw caught by Goddard.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. Quick slant to Brown. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 20.
Hard to make it happen.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Goddard. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Again, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown! Devontae Smith from 8 yards out, and the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was finished off by a touchdown from Devontae Smith. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Young. That's pulled in by Brooks. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. So after 3 drives and 3 touchdowns combined between these 2 clubs, finally we get a defensive stop.
Yes, and welcome to the party, defensive players, and glad to have you because for a while there, it almost felt like it was 11 going downfield on air. Okay, so to be able to have someone come up, make a stop, now we got a football game going.
A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. Going across the middle, and Goddard's got it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He delivers another to Goddard, complete.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
And they run the option on 2nd down. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. From the gun, it's Hurts. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 28 yards. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina.
They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. There's a short one caught by Uzama. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
2nd and 7.
Up the middle they go. Brooks. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Young. Fights through him. Completing it to the right side. Johnson. Call it a gain of a yard. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
And here's Rodgers on the return. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football, and they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
Here's Hurts to throw.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
But that's what they have to do more defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Here's Braden Mann now,
as he'll punt it away for the second time. We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Young will set to throw. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Brooks looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Young to throw it. He's got the first down and more. And finally, from the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Young quickly to the flat. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Up the middle they go. Brooks. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
45 yards rushing.
Helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Here is Young. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
This is 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw, Young. And his pass incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
3rd down, Young from the gun.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
Darius Slay with a pick.
And the Eagles are going to take over.
His buddy said, well, since you didn't know, I'll just go ahead and claim the award, right? And everything that goes along with it. But the reason he won the award the previous week and what we just saw there, instincts, understanding where the play is going and being able to make a play on the football.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Now a 2nd and 6. Hurts.
And this one's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like...
I'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Quick slant here to Smith.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Throwing is Hurts. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Out now is the punter, Braden Mann.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away.
The Panthers going to go back on offense here late in this first half. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I want to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
This ball taken in here by Brooks.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Now Young.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll throw again. Young.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Young. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one because they took away his arm. But he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that 1st down pickup.
Now Young. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Open man is Uzama. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Young to throw it. And he wisely will throw that one away. 4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. 1 second, all that remains.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we come upon halftime here, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Eagles offense set to go. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Smith. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming. On third down, Barkley. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, though, if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and it's second down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
He's got room at the 30.
And he takes it all the way down to the 22.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
They'll look to throw again.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick.
And the Panthers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 60 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Well, how many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice game.
Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. Touchdown, Panthers. Deontay Johnson, 63 yards. And the Panthers have cut it back within a score.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Well, Bryce and that Panthers offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2. The Young's going to throw for this.
Flushed out right. And he'll get in for the 2 points, and that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet and said, go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again.
Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
That's complete. It's Okuwebunam. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A handoff to Barkley on the option.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Hurts to throw.
A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. From the shotgun, it's Young. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Young will set to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets him a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
That's pulled in by Brooks.
The first down screen pass, good for 5.
Boy, that one was well read defensively, and this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
Here's Young from the shotgun.
This ball complete. It's an out route to Thielen.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. It's caught by Sanders. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
It'll be Young again. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Young now.
Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game.
The 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott on for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick-6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. Well, now how about this return?
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 30.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Looking to throw, Young. He finds his man, complete. That's Brooks. They find some open field here. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now here's Young. Complete. It's Johnson.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
3rd down, Young from the gun.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Brooks. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 3.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Brooks.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 79 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Brooks. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll try to throw now. Young. Here's Johnson with a reception. Touchdown. Deontay Johnson with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And the Panthers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 28-yard line.
And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here 1st down.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
From the 35 back to work on 2nd and 4. Throwing is Hurts.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Troy Hill picks it.
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Following the interception, Young. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Young working out of the gun. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. The corner blitz pays off there as they sack him for a loss of 5.
Well, their first sack of the game, and it doesn't come from a usual suspect, not somebody up front, but Charles, a defensive back getting in there.
And I can tell you from experience, he's beyond excited to make that play because you're exactly right. Is it normal to call his number to run at the quarterback like that? Usually you're defending the pass, but he takes full advantage and dumps him to the turf. And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, He made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied.
So they got the turnover started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. Goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here.
And it's all on the line now, all even in this wild card matchup. Maybe their most important drive of the season coming up right now here, 1st and 10. He's across midfield.
And finally down at the 36-yard line. A big pickup of 38.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Hurts. That is caught.
Oh, he shifts past him.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Eagles have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. So still time remaining here in this 4th quarter, but the touchdown there puts them back out in front.
And you and I both know that their defense will not very subtly remind everyone that they started all of this because they held firm on the last drive and only gave up a field goal. Gave it back to the offense in a tie game and said, okay, your turn now, make something happen. And they went down the field and scored.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Young to throw it. There's a short one caught by Uzama. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Young to throw it. There's a short one caught by Uzama. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And 3rd and 8 now.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
To the air once more, Young.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Here's Johnny Hecker now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Philadelphia's offense ready to go again.
They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is...
Touchdown, Philadelphia! Philadelphia. Paris Campbell, an 80-yard touchdown.
And the Eagles use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead.
Elliott Good with a PAT, and the lead now up to 14. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was, and if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
The Carolina offense about ready to go. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10.
That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Young. Open man is Uzama. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Throwing, Young. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Darius Slay with a pick. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. They'll look to throw here. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Caught on the slant. Touchdown, Eagles. Paris Campbell with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the Eagles continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road.
Elliott Good on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Young. There's a short one caught by Uzama. His big game continues. 10 catches now and another 1st down. Young. There's a short one caught by Uzama. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Young will set to throw. And the catch made by Johnson. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. And they'll send the slot in motion left. It'll be Young again. Oh, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Looking to throw, Young. And now here's another interception.
Still going inside the 20.
And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Dancing to it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jalen Hurts taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Now here's Young. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to...
They face a third down now as they try to find a late score.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Here is Young. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Marshall. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. To throw, Young. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here.
3rd and 5.
Now Young. And that is incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10.
Young now from the 50. Open man. Once again, it's Thielen. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. Again, it's Young. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Marshall. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A gain there of 21 yards. This game well in hand. Perhaps we're seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly...
Touchdown Panthers.
C.J. Uzomah with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Panthers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
They have bucked the trend so far. Sterling performance to this point on the road, no less, in the wild card round. And they look to finish things off here in this 4th quarter.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
79 yards rushing now for Barkley. It's a first down. And the Eagles season will continue at least one more week. Thanks for watching. And